Welcome back, my friends, to the Hanging Sepulchres, and it's time now to call on the last statue. This skeleton stands rigid as stone and just as strong, eternally warding the crypt behind. Call out her name, the Lady of Vigils. Your voice clangs through the caverns. It echoes again and again as the air around you grows heavy. Faedwen, a tall death knell, Faedwen, Lady of Vigils, a dark essence plumes up, coalescing into the air. Then it curls, sifting slowly into the skeleton's mouth. Empty eye sockets alight with flames. The skeleton shudders and rattles, head bowing forward. Its soul essence seeps into the door's seals. And we need to be a little bit careful, I guess. Let's see.
What is it?
What we could, what we should, what we would. Maybe let's start with a safe bet. Just a thought. Now with her we want to have the exceptional rod, so we get...
They won't see us coming.
Whoop.
Yes?
So we get the right phantom, and now let's see what we find there. Hello there, lady. Is that the lady? Hey? The towering skeleton straightens its spine, and the sound of his bones shifting rattles around the cavern. A gilded sword rests strapped to his back, and in his hand he grips a massive flail with a heavy skull for a striking head.
God's chosen. 'Tis a blessing to meet Eoth, and to a shame, as to walk here is to court with death.
Huh? He's also a death godlike. An ex-death godlike. YSEYR, the Baratheon. We have heard of YSEYR. Wasn't he Modweir's master? Twin fires flicker in the pits of his blackened eye sockets, burning with a deadly intent.
More than a middling life worth since my flails got bathed in bloody gore.
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You're speaking in a foreign tongue.
Speak, then perish. Listen, you've a cause from birth to fare here.
The Death Guard drags the spiked skull head of his immense flail over the ground, gouging the stone at his feet, and he hefts the flail's chain over his bony shoulders. Oh, the reason I'm here, White Townsfolk said that was the place to socialize. The skeleton stands still as death, magic billowing around him, burning up the air. For several moments he only stares. Then his teeth clack loudly and he hefts the flail from his shoulders, swinging it just short of your throat.
Speak to laugh as kill ye. Either way, speak true. Button your next and last breath.
Okay. Berath's High Priest laments that your eulogy has been forgotten.
Aye. Be it 2 life worths, no Berathian priests have come to the sepulchres.
Studies you, eyes flickering silently, then his teeth clack and he drops the flailed skull down to crater the ground.
Aye. Stay your death, then I will.
I must take the last stone tablet of your eulogy to the High Priest of Berath.
Aye then, I'll allow it. They priests need to be keeping the sacred rites of Berath alive. There it lies in my burial grave.
All right. I mean,
what is it?
Do we trust him to do this? I'm not really sure. Eulogy to YSEYR, the sword. It is too soon. Such pain cannot be fathomed. Wolf's teeth gnawing at my ribs. Burning fever, this devouring flames. A troth to devour, no, cannot be broken to Berath, to slay the undead. Hunted Riven, far too near, too deep in the Deadfire. Recovered the Sword of Souls, and should have killed Riven in a battle at Dusken Isle, as I killed her here, but instead I was struck sidelines. Forgot the current to the temple. Sepulchres or never saw it, ended lying in a grave, captive to the pallid night. Now I cannot keep a grip on the sword. It towels, and it will be taken. If not I die, wield it as a wound, hurt some core again Berath. I cannot die in failure. Will not die, will not die, will not die. Have to see Riven suffer, have to ward Berath's sacred weapon. Anyways, easier. Okay, is that? But what's here? What's with that skeleton?
I'm here, indeed.
Will he say something? Oh, that's just some stuff. He's not interested in that. Easier the Baratheon. Wow, great. Now we're friends with the skeleton. And just because of our sense of humor. Let's level up. Some explosives maybe would be good. I'm not sure about this, but some history. And now, new power unlocked for both classes. Let's see. We've had the uncanny luck. That's definitely good. Superior deflection. Always pretty nice. Tough. Increases the max health you gain with each level. That's especially good for Adonan. The question is, how about the Guardian stance? Minus 5% taken per engaged target. That's the basic thing. And enemies that disengage from the fight are immediately attacked and prone if successful even. I don't know if that's so useful. It's not that useful for survival. And that's where it counts. We have the mob stance. But really, usually the Conqueror stance is best. And that's why we'll take it here as well. On the other hand, we would really like more hit points with him. 2 per level. What does that give us? I think like 10 or something like now? No, 26. The base maximum health that you gain with each level. So it's at the end, it's about maybe 40 hit points or something. I mean, it's good, but it's nothing too special. So hard. But it's if we need to take it, we take it early. So let's try that. Then we have a new Paladin power. We can also go Uncanny Luck. Righteous Soul. Immunity to disease and poison attacks. I think we already have resistance against that. And this increase the effectiveness of any healing you cause. That's of course pretty good. 50% more healing done. Will be helpful in case we need it. Reinforcing exhortation. Commands an ally to redouble their efforts, improving their deflection and granting the fit. Oh, that's not too great. Let's see. The revival. Reviving exhortation. Yeah, that can be improved later. Let's see. We have the Zealous Aura. Grants the 3 auras. Yeah. We can go accuracy or armor rating or stride. I've always liked the Exalted Focus. Also converts hits to crits. 5% hits to crits. That's pretty good. But Uncanny Luck is better if I'm right. Right? That's definitely something. But that is also for the allies, and that's pretty good then. So the Exalted Focus is definitely a thing. Exalted Endurance, yeah, but he's tanking when he's alone, right? We've already got something for tanking. I mean, that is of course pretty good, but I don't think we'll need it. We have such good saves. It's very good. No question about that, but we are already pretty resistant to disease. Abjuration? No. Yeah, I think we'll go for the group with the Exalted Focus now. That makes a lot of sense. Even though these are pretty powerful as well, it makes some sense to buy this for the group. We wanted to revive, and now we want this for the group, the Exalted Focus. Hits to crits, here we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Now let's see. We had something like 227 hit points, right? And now we're... yeah, 268. Wow, that's pretty good. Now, Cailvassa. Yeah, we want to go mechanics, because mechanics is so important and survival. Then, Ranger, new power level unlocked. What would be good? Uncanny Luck is I mean, she's often on her own, so... Master's Call. Calls the Ranger's animal companion to their side, granting it a nimble inspiration. Dexterity and Stride, causing them to move back to the Ranger incredibly quickly. What else do we have? Yeah, we have the Hardy Companion. It's all not that great. Evasive roll. We could become quick. We could revive the companion. That's something good, definitely. But he doesn't die that often, right? So, combat focus, bull's will. I think we should take one of these, maybe. Tough. Tough would be good-ish. Ranged attacks. Driving flight. Bounce 1 times with ranged weapons. I think we should try that. That's pretty nice. So let's go for that. And as a rogue, what should she do as a rogue? She could be tough too. Could have Uncanny Luck. I would prefer that to tough. In her, because she's not tanking. And she has a lot of abilities to just go away. Smoke Whale and Smoke Cloud. That leaves all of those except the rogue distracted temporarily. Deep Wounds. Deep Wounds are pretty good. Raw damage over time. So good. But I think we should balance it out. We've taken something very offensive, so let's go for Uncanny Luck now. We will need some luck, so here we go. Absolute same symbol. And we hit well, so that will be pretty good. Gurstine. Yeah, I want some Arcana and some Insight. Now let's see. Wizardry. We're at 7. What do we have here? Lasting. Aha. Look at that. We cannot take that because we're a blood mage. Quick summoning, yeah, but we're not summoning really. Reduce the time it takes to complete a weapon summoning spellcast. Ah, no. Even though that is helpful sometimes, it's often not helpful. So let's see what we can do. Oh, a substantial phantom. An independent copy of the wizard. Yeah, that's what we like. Cannot be resisted. The warding staff. Yeah, that's one of these things you can get going. The martial power. Yeah, that's definitely something to get on. Just in case we have to transform. That would be good. Are there any free things to go for? No. Yeah, we'll do that. Pretty nice. The Phantom and the martial power. And lastly, good Quoril. Alchemy. Some metaphysics. Oh, we're on a religious quest, so let's just go for religion in that case. Role-playing that. Practiced healer. Increase the effectiveness of any healing you cause. That's definitely something nice. Tough is also pretty good. Firebug. Nature's Terror. Wall of Thorns. Relentless Storm. Yeah. I'd really go for the healer thing right now. And we can become tough, or we can get something else. A litany for the spirit, acute inspiration. Searing Seal. Barring Death's Door prevents a severely injured character's health from reaching 0 for a brief moment for 1 round. But how far is that cast? How quick is that cast? Standard action. Yeah, that's a very useful champion's boon. Is also very nice, tenacious and resolute. What do we get here? Revive the Fallen. Oh, that's so great. I think we have revived the Fallen, so we can. Yeah, let's rather go and be tough, because a healer needs to be tough somehow. So we've got that. And we got only the spells here. Cleansing Wind and Revive the Fallen. We're very good at healing with that. And reviving now as well. So, easier. Where does that door lead us to? Oh, nowhere. Okay. So we've been everywhere. We have been at the Forgotten Mausoleum. We could go back to the Sacred Stair.
Easy now. Yes.
Wait. Can't we just go back to the Sacred Stair now? And complete the great quest. Yeah, if you wonder why my voice isn't like that, I've got a pretty bad cold, but gotta do what you gotta do. Are you here to see the priest? Indeed, we want to see the priest. We want to give him the eulogy of YSEYR. After we've talked to YSEYR himself. Very nice. Roparoo, yeah. I know. One of the Roparu. Hey, Mr. Kazu.
Coming along well, is he? It can be dangerous down there. So I read. I never went yet. But I will, after I die.
Did you know YSEYR had become a death god?
Had heard, but knew no. Is it true? YSEYR is a death god.
Yeah.
Oh. Under the right duress, it can be done.
So do you want to do that too? Is that why you're preparing a ritual to kill yourself?
Yes. The fate that awaits me. Then I will walk within the catacombs beneath the temple.
Oh, what a madman.
Finally, I'll be one of Bereth's chosen, blessed for always.
Forever? Are you really sure to do that forever in these crazy catacombs? Why do this? I mean, we're not interested in helping Bereth that way. I don't think you should do this.
It's too late to stop it. I'm going to die either way.
Slanting your feeble smile, the priest checks the remainder of a nearby hourglass. Then he uncorks his goat-skinned flask and chokes down a deep swig.
He will speak again. After my acolyte has gouged my heart from my chest. The cutting and the chants will work.
Head tipped back, he closes his eyes if he can hear the chanting already.
You'll see.
Oh goodness, we'll have to fight him.
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
I've acquired the stone tablets.
Give them here.
The priest's arms quiver from the weight of the stone-carved tablets. As he sets them down, his hands scan the grooved words.
Truly, you are Bereth's champion. Yet you will not die soon. There is work ahead for you. I set these aside for you. Old keepsakes from another time.
Well, let's see. Ruata's walking cloak. Wow. 1 diplomacy, 1 survival, and 15% more stride, and 5 reflex. That's pretty great for a cloak. So who was Ruata? Ruata was born into the Roparu caste of her tribe. Fostered by laborers, she was taught that her life of hard work would be but a prelude to a next life of duty, respect and responsibility. All the same, she was not so content to wait. She set out from her tribe and wandered the isles, taking but a single possession, a cloak. She lived off the land and hunted when able, growing in acclaim as a tribeless curiosity and storyteller. She made friends and enemies in great abundance, with nary a regret, for her path was always before her. Ruata's fate is unknown, but her name is often whispered among the Roparu, who learn to believe that not all paths are predetermined. And the girdle of mortal protection, 2 constitution, pretty great. 50% of incoming crits converted to hits. Wow, that's powerful. Apart from holding up one's trousers, belts are much favored. Okay, but that's powerful items. Thank you.
Holds you close, perhaps in helping you.
He trails off, leaving the thought unfinished. Checking an hourglass, he uncorks the goat-skinned flask and chokes down half its silvery contents. Alright. I mean, we will return when you've probably become a death guard and murdered all people all around here. That's what I kind of expect to go, how this will go. Let's see. Let's see about our new and beautiful items. That girdle. 5 defenses against spells. That's pretty great already. What is spell cache? A random scroll into an empty quick slot at the start of combat. Okay. The scroll disappears when combat ends. Ah, the spell cache. I mean, it's... Yeah, maybe we should give that thing to him and the stuff with the spell cache to Gurstine. And what does he have? 2 athletics. That's not great. But okay. And the Ruata's walking cloak. Diplomacy. He's our diplomacy guy, I think.
As is my due.
No. Ah, she is. Okay, okay. Gurstine. Ah. Now she only has the standard cloak. Give her that thing. 5 reflex. 1 survival. It's definitely a good thing for her. So let's keep her this thing. Get her this to keep it, and we had superb things. Let's see where they are. The Gauntlets of Discipline. 2 max discipline by the fighter. 10, yeah, no, that the Swordsman's Bracers are better. Superb Breastplate is pretty great. We currently have the Reckless one. That gives 5% action speed, increases by engaged target. Well, that's pretty much better. A superb warbow. We have an exceptional warbow. We could go to the superb one. Yeah. Let's go for that thing then. And we have a superb Morning Star. Let's compare. Does a little bit more damage, penetration as well, accuracy as well. That's close. It's really close. That's a tough. That's a great Morning Star. Does that thing have extra penetration? No. I mean, I honestly think that thing is better because we have so many of them that are immune to that corrode damage because it doesn't do anything else than that, even though that stacks. So theoretically, it's 15 damage. 15 damage in 10 rounds. And what do we have with the other thing? We have 3 more damage per 10 rounds. So yeah, I think that is better. I mean, if we could improve this, make it like legendary or something, or superb, then it would be better, of course. What do we have here? Death Sentence. 5% chance to kill near-death target on tick or paralytic. 5% chance to paralyze. Yeah, that's both good, but we still want to see further things. And so long, we're going to keep this here. And see what we'll do. We can also distribute some things over. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's see about the gauntlets. That's only for the fighter. So 2 max discipline. That would be for us here. Resistance to dexterity is just exceptionally good at the front line. This is also too good to be true. So this is useless for us, unfortunately. Even though it's good. Does anyone have... Yeah, she's got the Water Shaper's robe. Yeah, I mean, Effigy's Husk, for example, is also... Wow, that's superb. What does it grant? Skarn's Resentment. Minus 50% healing receive. Ooh. Self minus 50% healing. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Slash armor. I mean, it has a good armor rating. It has 6. This thing has 5. And this thing, reduce the healing of nearby enemies. That's rather when you stand among them, right? So that's not great. It's just not a great thing. Kevaver's Empirical Explication. Target knocked back on crit. Pistols, though, are not the best weapons. It's just like that. What's about this bow? Saint Omaku's Mercy. Let's see. That's also it's a superb war bow. Let's see. Heavy draw. Minus 10% action speed. 5% more damage. 1 penetration. Oh, that's pretty good. Galawain's favor. Restore 10 health to nearby allies on scoring kill. Increasing with religion skill. What kind of thing is that? I mean... we could exchange it for the exceptional rod. Try that out. What increases with survival? 5% more damage increases with survival skill. Wow, so if she had this thing, let's see, that's exceptional. That's superb, but that's so much damage. It's the heavy draw. It's hard to tell, but really the multiple projectiles here. Slightly reduced damage. That's just powering everything. So we have that warbow. Let's try it that way. We have the Azure Blade. That's only exceptional. I think we're complete so far. So that was it. That was YSEYR's Eulogy. Eulogy for the Dead. And we'll see what comes of that. Symbols of Death. Yeah, that would be a nice thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for something good to do next. And we'll see each other in the next episode doing that. There's plenty of things we can do still. There's plenty of things we've already done, but look at that. So many things. Have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan, signing out and sneezing, hopefully. See you soon, and happy gaming.